Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to love and romance? All right. First card out we have is spiritual practices. All right. I kind of like this energy because it's following almost Wednesday's reading where your person is in an energy right now where they're becoming more in tune with spirituality or becoming more in tune with their intuition. And this really has to do with them also allowing the self-limiting beliefs to dissipate or to leave, right? For some reason, I feel like in the past, your person almost had this woe is me energy, or as if their hands were tied and that they were unable or incapable of making any type of movement forward. All right. Like there was always this self-limiting belief that stopped them from truly having the progression with you, whether that was somebody standing in the way, whether that was children, whether that was a job, whatever it may be. It seems like this person always had an excuse or a reason as to why it was impossible or why it was hard for them to make it work with you. Whether this was something that was vocalized or not vocalized, this person had this issue, but there's this major change here where they're beginning to acknowledge and understand that they do have control. And this is also about this person coming in and healing, working on their inner healing, and also their issues with codependency, what they put their attention, what they put their energy into. And the card itself says, I am healing myself through meditation and spiritual practices. It is the only way I can make myself whole. So if you and your person are not in union, or if you've not heard from your person, they're really working hard on healing certain wounding that stop them from kind of being the best version of themselves. I'm getting that this person is finally seeing things clearly. I don't know why that's coming in the way that it is. For some of you, you may be dealing with an Aries, or this is an energy where this person really wants to take control and take action. Look, reinventing, 6-9 may be significant, 2-5, 5-2, 9-6. But again, they're reinventing who they are and who they know that they're meant to be here. This is a major metamorphosis of not only the way that they're thinking, but also even in their body and also in their spirit. And for some of you, you're reinventing yourself. And while you're reinventing yourself, it's also transcending to your person as well, because they know that there's something better. They know that they're in a place where, you know, riding the line, doing the same thing, the day-to-day, the in and out, it's no longer making them happy. And I feel like this really has to do with this person kind of acknowledging what stops them from being with you, what stops them from wanting a successful relationship. And now it's like this person reinventing themselves. They're trying to reinvent themselves, releasing the old way, releasing the old them, coming into this kind of this caterpillar energy where they're tired of walking and now they want to fly with you. Right? That's kind of the part of the caterpillar, but it has to leave behind that 3D self. That's what happens in the cocoon, right? The cocoon is that dark night of the soul where you have to remove yourself from everybody, really go within and change who you are, but that change starts from inside. This is somebody also that took you for granted, that disappointed you, that is acknowledging that you deserved more, and that when you really needed this person the most, they weren't there. But that's why this person wants to come back stronger so that they could build something with you that can stand the test of time. And this is something that's very, very important to them. Also, I don't know if your person is in tech for some of you. You may even have a spiritual practice, because I see that a lot of you are very focused on your inner peace and also prayer. So if you've been praying for your person, if you've been sending your person positive energy, all of that is really helping give this person the confidence to kind of move forward and persevere. Hold on a second. What's why are they wanting to reinvent? I just want to make sure, why is this significant? Because this is a significant moment here. Why is this significant for this person? The Queen of Wands. Remember I talked about that Aries energy coming out? It doesn't matter if you're an Aries or you're dealing with an Aries, but it's the energy, right? And this is about this person realizing that they have to take control, and they're pushing forward, and they're taking some type of chance here. I also feel like your person wants to surprise you with something, but they understand that it's going to require a lot of hard work for you to trust them, or for you to for them to get back in your good graces. It's like this person is finally willing and ready to put the work in. And this has to even do with the 3D stability, or grounding the relationship in the 3D. Because I get that your person is tired of being frustrated, of not being able to move forward, not being able to have what they want. There's going to be a major change for this person coming up in April. Like mid-April to the end of April is what I'm gathering. And you're going to see some type of very significant change with them. Because I get that with this person, they know that they have to make certain adjustments, and they have to make a change now. Like change is needed in all aspects of their life. Capricorn may be significant. Capricorn energy. Because I feel like this, right? What is this person changing from? Remember what I was just talking about? Being very materialistic, focusing heavy on money, right? Your person was also, because I feel like with this spiritual practice and reinventing, this is talking about the past energy. See, in the past, they cared a lot about what people thought about them, about their status, about the perception, whether it was they were the playboy or playgirl, or that they were very, very focused on, what their friends and their family thought, what other people thought about your connection or your relationship. And that this person would be very, very obsessive about their financial or about their materialistic needs. Okay, so this is somebody that if they were in a relationship and they had financial ties in that relationship, they were in a place where they didn't want to leave just because of the money. So also too, you have to understand that with this person, the reason that they put money over everything, or the reason that they cared heavily about what people think, the reality is this: people that care a lot about what others' opinions and perceptions are, it's because they're insecure. So they don't feel fulfilled in their life. That's why they're too busy chasing the money, chasing the status, in a way to try to increase their own ego or their own status, to try to prove their self-worth, not realizing their self-worth, it really comes from within. I also feel like with this person, your connection was very, very deep, or your connection is extremely deep, but it's a spiritual deep. So the deeper that this person fell for you, it's almost like they tried to reshift or refocus their energy on what they can control, because they couldn't control their emotions towards you. So there was this heavy fixation when it came to finances, or when it came to what was in front of them. But with this energy 6-6, I feel like June is going to be a big month for you guys. I don't know why, but I'm getting like the first couple weeks of June with this 6-9, 6-6. This person is very, very focused, and they're very, very fixated on what's going on with your person. And they're very focused on you, because see what's happening now that they've gone through this reinvention, you can call it a dark night of the soul. You can call it a Phoenix rising. I think you went through a Phoenix rising recently, and I think that Phoenix rising triggered them into their dark night of the soul. So when you came out this new elevated version of yourself, and for some of you, you may have recently been going through certain ascension symptoms where you got sick, or you knew that certain aspects of your life were kind of falling apart, and instead of trying to control it, you just went with the flow, and everything is falling into place. I get that If you've been going through a lot right now, let's take a pause really quick. And I apologize that I'm stopping in the middle of the reading, but I do want to, this is something that needs to be stressed to you right now. If you've been going through a lot, like there's going to be something where it's lifted. They're showing me this rainbow where there's something here that through the storm, if you weathered the storm, if you went through what you needed to go through and you did it with a sense of grace and you did it with your highest self, there's this major change that's coming, and that you actually really triggered your person's change. Because this person now is beginning to see what's really important. It's not what's right in front of them, but here they are watching you. For some of you, this is somebody that hasn't even been able to really express to you, and you may not even be in contact. For some of you guys, you're not even in contact with this person. But this person like had to separate themselves from you in order for them to kind of go through this major metamorphosis themselves. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Liking the video is free, and honestly, I would greatly appreciate it because it just shows that you like the content, and it definitely helps in the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe. Also, check out membership. Memberships is dope because we post daily readings. But I'm getting that back at it, right? I'm getting that your person, it's like they're finally being aligned with the connection. And instead of having that very negative outlook on life, the woe is me, I can't make adjustments, this is who I am. I know I'm toxic, but I am who I am. You either accept it or you don't. That type of energy, it's dissipating. It's being removed because this person is now having this upswing on the way that they're looking at life, and they're very focused on the future. And the one thing about this energy with this 6-6 coming in is this is somebody that is very devoted to returning back to you. This is somebody that's beginning to feel very hopeful about the future because this person is beginning to acknowledge that you're meant to be a part of it. Why? What are they realizing about the collective needing to be a part of their future? What's changed? What's created this change? The 7 of Cups. See, your person had to understand that they had a lot of energy around them that wasn't positive, right? That there was a lot of temptations. There was a lot of illusions. Not everything that glitters is gold, right? Just because it looks green doesn't mean it's growing. It means it's turf, and it's cheap turf at that, right? It's like your person had to go through this though. But also too, especially with this Venus and Scorpio energy, your person has this very deep pull towards you. And they understood that for some of you, you had to pull back your energy from this person because this person's energy was dragging you down with it. So the moment that you cut ties, whether 3D or 5D, because some of you cut 5D ties with this person where you said enough is enough. As much as I love you, I have to do what's best for me. And you coming to me, you coming in my energy all the time, it's giving me a false sense of hope, and you're not doing anything in the physical. For some of you, it's setting certain boundaries in the physical with you just can't come in and out. And that's what's making this person realize or acknowledge that the things in their life that they have, again, with this Aries energy, you have somebody that's going to be taking some type of major action here because this is somebody that's been watching you. I'm getting obsessively. They've been thinking about you. They've been watching you. But ironically enough, this is also somebody that wants to make you proud. Because whether or not they've expressed this or not, you've really inspired this person to change. You gave this person a certain vision. And for some of you, you've been trying to show this person what they could have with you for a period of time. But it's like this person was too bullheaded or too stubborn to acknowledge it. And a lot of you, you've invested a lot of time and a lot of energy into this person. And it's crazy because they're beginning to understand what you were saying. One more time. And it's funny because, you know, the Seven of Wands is usually a blocked energy, but I'm also looking at her as like a fighter. It's like you really had to set very strong boundaries with this person to protect yourself. But in protecting yourself, what it's done is it's made this person want to work for you. There's something here about the roles being flipped, about the chaser becoming the runner, because once you stop running, the problem is with that runner chaser mentality, it's scary to pull the energy back. It's scary to say, okay, I'm not going to chase you anymore, because even if I'm getting a little bit from you, I'm so in love with you, or I have these deep feelings from you that I just want to show you I want to be there. But what it's doing is it's continuing that kind of bad habit. Once you say, fine, you want to leave, go ahead. Because you know what? I know who I am. I know what I have to offer. All of a sudden, this person turned around like Megan from Keel and Peele and said, you're not going to chase me? What do you mean you're not going to chase me? And then you turned your back. So now all of a sudden, the roles are reversing. Things are changing in an opposite direction because it started with you. It's a domino effect. This is a major domino effect in your connection and in your relationship. Because I'm telling you, especially with this 55, 66, we're getting a lot of angel numbers here with this connection. Because with this critical juncture, this is this person taking this leap of faith. For some of them, they may be changing careers, leaving jobs, filing for a divorce, leaving a spouse, or changing a friend group. But it is a major life decision here that they're getting ready to make that is significantly going to impact the effect of your relationship. This is a turning point. This is a major evolution in your connection, and you may feel this. For some of you, you are feeling it internally where you're like, something is changing. I don't know what's changing, but something is changing because you're very tapped in. Even if you don't understand the terminology, even if you're like, I don't know why I keep thinking about him, and you're just starting to embark on your spiritual, journey, the thing is, everything is already inside of you and you feel the change. You may not understand, the spiritual terminology, but you still get that there is something significant happening. This is this person no longer saying, I have no control, but they're saying that they have control of their life and that nobody is holding them captive and no one is controlling their circumstances, that they're the only one that has control here in their circumstances. And they're recognizing that they have the power of free will. This also goes back to people that were doing, spell work. Spell work only happens if you're in a low vibration. Spell work only impacts your person if they're in a low vibration, if they're focused on money and materialistic possessions that are in a lower vibration of this, some people say, a devil energy, right? The devil tries to entice you to make you think that money, cars, women, men, certain taboos, that it's acceptable to try to drag you away from a sense of spirituality, drag you away from your life purpose, and makes it feel like you don't have control in your situation. Your person is saying, I have the control. Holy cannoli. Whoa. I'm just shocked because this is a big moment for your person. Like, we all need to sit down and give a little round of applause, not the slow clap, that awkward clap where someone starts clapping, you're over there like, Janet, it's not time to clap yet. Jeez, right? Like that Napoleon Dynamite type of energy. But this is something where this is a good energy. And I'm not just saying it to say it, but when I say it's a good energy, it's this person saying that they have the free will and that they're making the choice to be happy, and you make this person happy. That's the aspect of reinventing themselves. That's why they're very, very focused right now. And they're not focused on the baloney that's in front of them. You also have somebody that's very infatuated with you. This is somebody that has obsessive emotions. This is somebody, I already said that earlier, that can't stop thinking about you. This is somebody that wants you physically. We saw that in the last reading where it was a very intimate energy. It was a very intense energy coming in here. And I feel like with your person when you and them first met. They didn't know if it was love. They didn't know if it was lust. They didn't know if they were in love with the idea of you. But now it's consuming them because they're understanding how special you are. Wow. Something also about your lips and your eyes. It's very attractive because they're looking at you as this very magical unicorn. See, you're aligning this person with their purpose. You're creating this new beginning, and this person is now getting ready to take this action towards you. I'm telling you, 6'1", 6'6", 6'9", very, very significant times. 2'8" may be significant to you. 5'5" may be significant to you. Cinco de Mayo's, you guys already know me and my tacos, okay? So I'm just going to throw that out. But this is about this person understanding who you are. See, I used to limit my goals and place myself in a box based on what I was told I was capable of. But since meeting you, my views have expanded and I'm trying to dream big. That's that critical juncture, right? And it's because of you that this person is acknowledging that they deserve more. It's because of you that this person is sitting here saying, I know that you're the person that I'm meant to be with. But also too, this person had to work on this aspect of them in order to create a sense of balance, balancing out this energy. Because I feel like this person was tired of pretending. See, they were over here wearing this mask. I'm happy, when in reality, they were miserable. When in reality, their actions didn't match their words. The life that they lived, it was only a projection. They weren't, the Meet the Cleavers or Meet the Beavers, or, that one show where they're like, hi, Jan. Hey, have a great day. Here's a warm apple pie in the, whatever, and the windowsill waiting for you. It's like that wasn't their life. They were living a lie, and they kept telling themselves that they were happy. In reality, they were miserable. That's why they acted like they didn't care, but deep down, they knew it's because they cared too much and that they didn't feel worthy of this energy. That's why they're trying to come in here. That's why they're trying to balance out this energy. I get that there's a lot of messages about this person that's getting ready to come forward. This is about balancing out the scales of their life and also balancing out the scales of your connection, because these insecurities that they have, you've helped heal them, but they had to work on their divine feminine side. It doesn't matter if you are dealing with a masculine or if you're dealing with a feminine. Your masculine was not in touch with the feminine side because it pushed it away. This is about acknowledging that they need to be more nurturing, more understanding, and more compassionate to your needs, and understanding when you say something, you're not complaining, but you're saying it because you want that love. And they needed to be more loving and more caring towards you. And for the masculine energy that's watching this and you're dealing with the feminine, they were trying to be the masculine. Well, guess what? Two masculine energies don't work. It creates a sense of an imbalance inside of your connection. See, that's why your person has this unset message. That's why your person has a lot to say to you, because I'm telling you, you really are creating this magical moment with this person, and it is coming in here with the divine masculine energy. And your person is seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities pertaining to your connection. See, they didn't want to admit whatever they wanted to say, but I feel like this person is getting ready to surrender, and they're getting ready to break certain barriers that stop the two of you from being together. But they had to realize the truth and push forward in the connection, because there is a reason the two of you haven't been able to be together, whether that's childhood wounding, whether that's additional people involved, whether it's their mind state, their mind frame, whatever it may be. It's like this person had to break through the barrier of their own insecurities. And I feel like your person is tired of being in separation. They're tired of running away from you. they know that you're done chasing them. You and this person definitely have a past life with one another. And they feel like you and them are meant to be this beautiful power couple. I just keep getting that, like, the next couple of months are going to be very, very significant for you. I feel like there's certain karmic partners that are going to be dissipating. I feel like you and them are mirroring one another. I feel like there's something coming here where your person is getting ready to take some level of action where they're done running. And a lot of it had to do with timing. It had to do with this person acknowledging that they had the free will. It had to do with this person no longer creating more things in the way to create a why I cannot, and stop juggling priorities. Stop listening to what other people had to say and really take the time to love themselves. Because the reality here is your person, they really do feel like you guys can be this major power couple. Whether you're entering into business with one another, I never understood what it meant when people use the term power couple. However, since I met you, I realized how much positive change we can create together. And this is something that this person is acknowledging in the 3D. For some of you, even though we're not together, we're still connected through and through. And when I sleep, I dream of you. Okay, I dream a genie. This is somebody that is, honestly, I know that, like, we want to know how they feel about you guys, but I also think that their journey in this situation is significant because they're realizing that the time is ticking and the time is now, and that emotional turmoil that they're going through, all the, you know, whatever, it's like this person is watching you change and they feel like you're leaving them behind, which is forcing them out of this negative toxic energy. Again, if you haven't liked the reading, please make sure you do so. All right, let's go ahead and get into the tarot aspect. What messages do you have for the collective? The moon. This Pisces season, it's really given them time to get in touch with their emotions, right? And their subconscious. And what they're beginning to realize is that the illusions and the confusion, it's exactly that. It's illusions. It's their own fears, but what they're realizing is if they flip it, if they look at the glass as half full versus half empty, right? It's a perception. Those illusions really become visions. These uncertainties really become these psychic thoughts where they're able to tap into it. That's the thing with the moon. It could go one way or the other. Either you're scared or you're saying, you know what? I want to dig deeper as to why I'm feeling this type of energy. And I feel like this person is deep in their emotions. And they're very, very curious about your energy. I don't think it's a coincidence that the sun is coming out here because there's an illumination. But this illumination has a lot to do with them. And I feel like you've gone through an illumination as well as to who you are. Like who you are has become more settled inside of you where you're becoming more confident. If you have a feeling, you're more confident saying, I'm 100% positive that 1 + 1 is 2. You know, I'm 100% positive that this is a sign that this is changing. But it's also a change in this person's identity. They're tired of being in the shadows with you. And I do feel like they're going through a lot of karma. They had to go through the karma. So for some of you, if you were separated from this person, it's because they needed to go through the karma outside of you. You've already gone through the karma. And if you're attached to this person while they're going, you know, being dragged in the mud, you're going to get dirty even if you're not even in the race. Because if this person is full of mud and they hug you, guess what? You're dirty now too. Congratulations. So there's something here about this person working very hard on taking responsibility for their self-limiting beliefs, for the things that restricted them. And this is definitely coming in here. Capricorn, Leo, you have Cancer energy as well as Pisces energy. I always say this every time, the signs don't matter. But I think it's the energy. I always say, like with tarot, the signs give characteristics, right? You know what the characteristic is of somebody that's a Pisces. They're very emotional. They're very deep. They're very whimsical. This is somebody that's dreaming, and that their dreams are coming into reality with this sun energy, and it's changing their identity, and it's making them conscious of who they are and how they're out here expressing themselves, especially with this magician energy. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries energy. Coming into Aries season, I feel like this person is going to hit the ground running. Look, here we have this Emperor staring at us. This is an intense Emperor. They know what they want. This is somebody that knows that they have all the tools to succeed and that they are in complete control. This is somebody that is stepping into a sense of balance, because the thing about the magician is it's all the elements, right? It's Captain Planet, okay? The magician is stepping in as Captain Planet. Earth, fire, wind, water. Earth, or what was that? Earth, fire, wind, water. Wasn't there like a band? They were great, so I'm going to get roasted in the comments for that. Earth, wind, and water? God damn it. Why can't I think about it? Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. But this person is now understanding that the karma that they went through, it's making them stronger. This is somebody that's rebuilding themselves, but they're in balance here. The sun and the moon, this is somebody that's in balance. This is somebody that's coming forward. This is somebody that's taking the lead. This is somebody that is connected between the spiritual realm and also the physical realm. And they're understanding what their purpose is. They're understanding how to use all the tools, because I feel like there was something that was off with this person. See, look, second house. They focus too much on their values. They focus too much on their finances. They focus too much on this energy here. But I feel like this person is realizing that the key thing is authority. It's like they're taking control. It's something about this Emperor taking control, but also understanding that they have to have the balance of the feminine energy. See, the feminine energy is the moon. That's your emotions. That's your instincts, or your spiritual and empathic energy. And the sun is the masculine energy, because the sun is your ego. The sun is your own physical identity to the outside world. So there is a balance here, but this person finally went through or broke some type of karma. I don't know why I'm getting it, but that's what I'm getting. Because this person is healed. Archangel Raphael. By the way, this deck is available on my website, spiritualinfusion1111.com. See, there's also something here, because Archangel Raphael, it shows up during times where I feel like this person may have even been sick, or they had to go through something. But he's here to help heal this person. For some of you, it's you and this person are meant to be married, because it's a blessed marriage that's coming in. See, the second house is like, put me out. Getting it's a lot of like sacral chakra energy. I don't know why. It's like rooted, but this person is beginning to understand that they need to be rooted in other things in order for them to have the stability. See, this person is going to have stability because I feel like they were very worried about their values. But what they didn't realize is that this is a divine connection. This is a twin flame. My divine connection card is a twin flame card. So it's the moon and the sun coming together. It's like, what is it called with the Dothrakis? And he was like, you're my sun, my moon, and my stars. It's like this person is beginning to realize that they have this ability inside of your relationship. I love this card. She is clothed with dignity, or with strength and dignity, and she can laugh at the days to come. This person is realizing that if you live in the light and you do the right thing, good things are to come. You don't have to be underhanded. You don't have to push push anything away. And there is a lot of divine intervention that is here, that is stepping in, that is helping this person understand the significance. This is this person holding on to things from the past, but realizing that they can have something brand new. They can build an empire with you that they could never even build by themselves, because when you're doing it alone, you're going to get tired. And when you have another person, there's a reason why partnership is so significant. And I feel like this person, because of this divine intervention, is understanding the significance of your partnership. And they're realizing that you are a part of their soul family. A lot of the same cards are coming up. So I feel like this is an energy this week where they're in a very spiritually connected energy. And it's not a coincidence that it's during Pisces season. You've really helped this person grow, and you've really supported them to have this major transformation of this major change. They're ending, there's a lot of endings for this person, but what it's doing is it's regenerating them, and it's creating this new rebirth. All right, let's see things for the extended reading. By the way, these cards are the Pop of Love. They're beautiful. I have a link in the description. All the cards I use, I typically try to link for you guys, because I know some of you are tarot readers or like to read on yourself. So all that will be in the description for you guys, all right? How does this person view the current situation with the collective? Okay, King of Pentacles. Look at this. All of a sudden, this energy is turning to a solid energy, right? All of a sudden, this energy is changing where now this person has made up their mind. See, the King of Pentacles has made up their mind. How do they view themselves in this connection with the collective? The Five of Wands, okay? That's kind of an interesting energy, but I also feel like the Five of Wands, it's like they have to fight. I gotta fight for my right, not to party, but to actually do the right thing, right? So there's something here that your person has fought the connection for a period of time, but now this is about them fighting for their heart. What is their perception of the collective right now? What's their perception of the collective? Three of Swords. They feel like they've hurt you really bad. Like there's something here where they know that you are their karma. Do you see how, when you see that little H with the little X up at the top, that's Saturn energy, okay? So heavy Saturn energy coming out here. This is somebody that's acknowledging that they haven't done the right thing when it's come to you, and that you've given them some level of karma that's forcing them to fight. What's the block here for this person? What does this person view the block is for them in the collective? Entitlement. Expecting special treatment without earning it. It's like this person felt like, well, what do you mean you're going to pull away your love? Well, I know I didn't call you, or I know I didn't answer you, or I know I didn't do this. What do you mean I just can't come back in and do whatever I want? It doesn't work like that, player. And it's because this person was resisting a sense of change. By the way, all of this is going to be available in the extended, and the extended is available on Vimeo. The link for that will be in the comment section below. It's dope though, because you take a deep dive into your person's psyche, right? You're understanding the change that this person is going through. I'm going to figure out what they're fighting, because this is also them arguing with other people in their life, potentially for you, or this is them standing up and fighting for you because they're tired of disappointing you. So we pull oracle messages, more cards, but it's really, really significant if this reading resonated, because it's for a smaller collective. It's going to resonate to a deeper level. And the extendeds are really dope. If you haven't seen one, you should experience one. They're really, really good. All right, let's see. What is this person thinking about when it comes to the collective? What are they thinking about heavily? What's weighing on their mind? The Knight of Wands. See, this person is worried about who you're talking to, what you're doing. For some of you, they feel like you're in an energy where you're having a good time, but this is also about them taking a sense of action here. It's a lot of wands. Show me. What is their next action? What action are they planning on taking? What action does this person want to take towards the collective? For some of you, the World is here, but also too, that Five of Swords was kind of poking out, kind of poking through. First of all, they're watching you very closely, but there is going to be communication coming in very, very, very soon. And with this, it's like you're going to be shocked. It's like they're watching you, but there's something shocking happening with this world. Karmic lessons are completing. This is going to be huge because, see, the World is fixed energy, but it's also it's also Saturn energy. So do you see what I'm saying? With, if you understand the planetary placements and you understand if there's a lot of Saturn energy, there's karma being dealt out. And this karma that's coming, it's like this person had to go through the karma in order to level up. It's like, you know, you're getting to the next level. Now you have to, you know, fight the boss. And the boss is a bad mamma jamma, but you have to get through that. And however you get through that, once you get through that sense of karma, you now have a new elevated version or a new elevated way of thinking. This person is like having a major aha moment here, and they're having something that's being communicated that they want to communicate to you. Show me. What is this energy coming in here? What is their intuition telling them? I always love the intuition part because it goes against the logic. What is their intuition telling them about the collective? The Ten of Wands. They're saying that it's now or never. There's something here about it being now or never and them needing to walk away from a past situation and come into a current situation in order to have this forward movement with you, or this sense of forward progression. And what's the collective's advice here? Whoa, that just jumped out. Unlikely source. Wonderful things can happen in everything around you, even from some most unexpected sources. There's something unexpected coming in here for you, especially pertaining to this partnership, that you don't see coming. This is something that's going to be very significant, and it's almost like for you to remain open. So this is a really interesting energy. I'm actually really, really excited to get into the collective because you have a lot of Saturn energy. Look, this is like the four corners of Saturn. So they're going through some significant change that they resisted in the past, and things are changing in a way that you can't even imagine. And it's due to this sense of alchemy, right? The path you're about to go through is a major, powerful transformation. So with that being said, this is your reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. If you guys want to book a reading, grab anything from our sacred tools. If you guys want to check out the mentorship, all of that information is on my website. The website's listed in the description below. For those of you guys that are coming over to Vimeo, let's roll. Simply click on the link in the comment section below. It will take you straight to Vimeo where you guys can purchase the extended. And with that being said, I love you guys. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.